Hello, this is Dr. Shailaja Reddy. Today, I'm going to talk about oxalates. These are the natural substances found in some foods and also made by our bodies. So, they're not all bad, but when we have too much, they can cause problems. So, you can get oxalates from food like spinach, beets, almonds, chocolate, and you can get them from the mold or fungus like a yeast, Candida. And you can your own body's metabolism, how your body processes things, that you can produce the oxalates. What do oxalates do in the body? Normally, your body gets rid of the oxalates through pee, urine. But if there's too much oxalate and not enough calcium in your diet, it can stick. Usually, the oxalates can stick to the calcium and form the sharp crystals like needles, and they can get eliminated in the gut if that happens in your intestines. But if it happens in your kidneys, then you can get the kidney stones, which are super painful. So why do healthy foods cause trouble? Foods like spinach, almonds, and berries, they are healthy, but in moderation, um, they're okay. But if you do them too much, then they can create oxalates. But the problem is not the food actually. The real problem could be your gut. There are some bacteria in your gut that can get rid of the oxalates, that can process these oxalates. If you don't have that kind of good bacteria, your body cannot get rid of enzymes, cannot get rid of the oxalates, sorry. There are certain enzymes called oxalate, degrading enzymes. These are produced by the good bacteria. So that's why your gut health is very important piece here. So if you don't have good gut health, you can get too much oxalates. What does it do inside your body? Like I said, kidney stones and joint and muscle pains, and it can have anemia, which is like a low blood cell count, and it can reduce your energy, and they may also block the body's ability to absorb certain nutrients, like calcium, iron, and magnesium. And how can you reduce the oxalates in the body? So eat less high oxalate containing foods, number one. So it's better to take some calcium supplements, especially the calcium citrate with meals. You have to take it with meals. It helps trap the oxalates in the gut so they don't get absorbed. So, and use probiotics that break down the oxalates, and drink lots of water to flush them out. And you have to treat your infections too, like yeast infections, most importantly, or the mold. These are the things that can form oxalates. And there are certain tests we do, which is like a just a simple urine test. It tells us whether this oxalate is coming from the yeast, or you have any genetic propensity to have high oxalates. So we kind of run those tests on the people who come, who and they look like a high risk, and take supplements like B6, magnesium, and omega 3 supplements to support your body. And that's why I said oxalates don't show up in the regular blood test, but in the special blood test, especially the test called organic acid test, we can there is an indirect way of measuring for the oxalates. And how is your gut health connected again, right? Like I said, you need to have certain good bacteria. One of those is like lactobacillus or oxalobacter and bifidobacterium. So they can break down the oxalates before they get absorbed into your body. uh, so if you don't have this good bacteria, you're at risk of getting them inside your body. Okay. And yeast, look, don't feed the yeast. You know what is the food for the yeast? Sugar and all these too much starches. The key is to get rid of those sugars. Then the yeast is not as strong if you don't have sugar in your diet. And if you have leaky gut also, you can absorb more oxalates, and the good bacteria are not there most likely. So you have to take care of your leaky gut too. So if you have any oxalate related medical issues, this is the root cause. The cause is not just to go get rid of the kidney stones. That is only a fix. But unless the root cause is fixed, you're going to have inflammation in many other parts of the body. So hope you understand this. I try not to be too technical. I put it in a very simple language for you to understand. So eat a balanced diet and avoid taking too much antibiotics, because all these antibiotics kill the good bacteria. Take probiotics like fermented foods. They have natural probiotics, rather than taking the supplements. If you don't eat any fermented foods, you can take the supplements also, probiotics in the supplement form. So, in short, a healthy gut helps body handle oxalates better. So, when your gut is off balanced, especially with yeast overgrowth or poor digestion, oxalates can build up and cause trouble. So, healing the gut is often the first step to healing from oxalate related issues. So, and again, the list, the handout, I will send you the handout. If you're interested, please put in the comments handout. So we will send you in the private message. Thank you so much for listening to me. I'll come back with another video. Bye for now.